Okay, so let's relive the Sangathan moment. Students towards my left here, can I see your hands in the air? Towards my left. जीतेगा वही जिसके पास होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून. नो 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 नो, रिपीट करते हैं. जीतेगा वही जिसके पास होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून. स्टूडेंट्स टुवर्ड्स माय राइट, जीतेगा वही जिसके पास होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून. Let's have a round of applause for the spirit of Sangathan 2022. Thank you so much. That's the spirit. From the sports ground to a closed auditorium means a lot. That is the spirit lying within us. Thank you so much. So shortly, our chancellor is arriving, and towards my right are all the sports captains bearing the placards of different institutions, showing how grounded they are and committed they are for their institution. And why not? At Amity, we nurture talent, and Amity is as good as you make it. We are now streaming live on YouTube and going the hybrid way. You know, that's the new normal.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello. Check, sir. Hello.
So,
Hello, yeah, it's audio is
जीतेगा
coming.
वही जिसमें होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून. Very good. I'm giving you 3 O's today. अगर आप जीतना चाहते हैं तो you have to learn 3 O's. You know O? Overpower, overtake and overcome. So what are the 3 O's, sir?
Overpower, overtake, and overcome.
Overpower, overtake and overcome. What are the 3 O's? Overpower, overtake, overcome. जीतेगा वही जिसके पास होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून. That's the spirit of Sangathan 2022. And now we are streaming live on YouTube. And yes, we got the intimation that shortly Chancellor Sir would be coming. And when Chancellor Sir comes, I would request everybody to rise and welcome Sir with a thundering applause. That would be so humbling. So right now, the entire E2 block is overpacked with the spirit of Amitians who believe that they can bring a difference in the life of themselves and the others. So, you know, it's said that if there is one person practicing sportsmanship that's better than 50 just preaching it. So what did you understand? You should practice or you should preach? You should preach, right, students?
Hello. Arvind sir. Hello.
Yeah, hello, audio is coming.
Hello.
Hello, yeah, audio is coming, Rajiv. Hello, Rajiv.
Hello.
नहीं आ रही, मेरी ऑडियो नहीं आ रही, राजीव.
Hello.
All the sports captains and students are requested to cooperate with the organizing committee. We all know that we all have shifted. So let us all try to live this moment by
Hello,
cooperating.
hello,
and helping
hello,
each other.
hello, hello. Hello, mic check 1 2 3, mic check 1 2 3.
So we are all awaiting the arrival of our Chancellor.
All the management students, can we have a chair, please? All the management students, can we have a chair, please?
I can bet biotechnology students are here. How many are you from Amity Institute of Biotechnology?
Guys, masters वाले पीछे रह गए.
All the placard students, please, can you move out of
May I
the
request all the
auditorium?
placard students, everyone who has a placard of their institute, to please move outside the Audi. I repeat, all students who have placards, even on the ones at the back of the auditorium, I request them to please move outside the Audi. Thank you. Now coming back, how many management students are there? Can we have a chair, please?
No, Manav, the biotechnology one. How many are here from AIB? Can we have a cheer?
No, this is not fair. How many are from Amity Law School? Amity Law School. Oh, that's not the spirit of Amity Law School.
Amity Institute of Biotechnology one, and I have a bet on our institute for SANGATHAN as well.
I think we'll settle that score on the field and on the courts. We'll see where the management students stand.
No. We are all cheering for all the Amity students. Let's have a round of applause for all the institutions. More than 70 institutions participating today. So now there are no biases, right? Shortly, Chancellor Sir is arriving, and when he arrives, we'll request everybody to please rise and welcome our Honorable Chancellor. The sports captains to be ready for handing over of the Sangathan Mashal.
We'll be starting very soon. At the back of the hall, you can see that the flag hosting will be starting very soon in front of the block. The moment the flag hosting starts, we'll be starting off the event.
Smith Saluja of BA LLB. Your ID card is here. Anybody who knows Smith Saluja, BA LLB?
As we can see in the hybrid mode, all eyes towards the projections here. We can see we all are awaiting for the arrival of Honorable Chancellor at the venue. Honorable Chancellor will be performing the Amity and be participating in the sacred Vedic Havan. He will be hoisting the national flag and would release the pigeons and balloons as a spirit that is in all of us, the free spirit, strength and stamina. Resilient in the Amity campus today at Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida. We are streaming live on YouTube.
All right, so a question for all the students present here. Can we know how many of you guys are for undergraduate, are from undergraduate?
Just a minute, we can see Honorable Chancellor hoisting the national flag. All eyes towards the, all of you please rise for the national anthem. We'll keep standing till Thank you so much. I would request everybody to be seated, please. This is a mark of respect to the nation and to the tricolor. Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir, in the Amity premises, now releasing the pigeons, showcasing the color white with animality, which shows that human instincts and animal instincts are synchronous, but to live a life with dignity and honor. Releasing the pigeons, we find Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir, together with other members of the AKSA family, Mr. Abhay Chauhan, sir, Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh, sir, Lieutenant Singh, sir. These are the balloons which fill our lives with hope and happiness. What are the colors that you see? Tell me the colors. Orange and green. So orange, white and green. Let's have a round of applause for the balloons and the pigeons being released. Thank you, Honorable Chancellor, sir. Thank you, Honorable Chancellor, Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla, ma'am. Honorable Chancellor, sir, is now coming to the venue, and I would request everybody to welcome Honorable Sir as he enters the venue. The sports captain to be in readiness for handing over of the Sangathan Mashal, please. As Chancellor sir treads his way to the venue, I always remember having met him and meeting him always, and he always motivates. He always motivates. That's the only thing, and he always awe-inspires all of us to grow each day. That's the way, how we can make a difference in the lives of the people, being Amitians. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you should always believe in yourself, always. Chancellor sir is on his way and entering the venue. I would request everybody to rise and welcome Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor ma'am, Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla ma'am, Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh sir, Group Vice Chancellor, Mr. Abhay Chauhan sir. Welcome to Sangathan 2020. Let's have a roaring applause for Honorable Chancellor sir for the spirit of Sangathan 2022, for the ideas laid down by Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan. जीतेगा वही जिसके पास होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून. Very good, very nice. I request all the students to be seated, please. Yeah, thank you so much. I would request Colonel Pandey sir to come here upstage. Colonel Pandey sir, can we have you here? Yes, ma'am. We are in readiness for the marching contingents here. They would be here and would be saluting Honorable Chancellor, Amity University of Uttar Pradesh, NOIDA, as a mark of respect, honor, and for the values laid down by Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir. With this, we also align with the national interest of Fit India. Fit rahega India, tabhi to aage badhega India. And as an academic institution, we believe in providing physical education. Padhega India, tabhi to aage badhega India. Today we have with us Colonel Pandey, who would be giving the word of command to the marching contingents. The sports captains and the different institutions to be in readiness. Yes, I would request the IT department to play the music, please.
Our founder president, sir, has set very high standards and has a unique vision. Our youth holds the responsibility of carrying forward his legacy and the vision. I'm sure that our students will continue to display sportsmanship and become lifelong learners and community-oriented citizens inspired by Honorable Founder President Sir. In keeping with traditions and maintaining high standards, the March Past will continue to remain an icon of excellence by marching contingents of various branches of Amity family. I request the March Past contingents to bring their feet and heels together and stand in Savdhan position as we move ahead.
I will take a minute to invite Colonel Pandey here to give the word of command. And sir, can you turn on the music? Just 1 minute.
Thank you.
Colonel Pandey to give the word of command.
Marching contingents, please be ready. Our first will comment on the word of command. Parade! Parade! Savdhan! Parade! Parade! Just! First up, we have Amity University, the family school. Next is Amity School of Economics. Amity School of Institutional Technology. Amity School of Architecture and and can we use round of applause for them, please?
And then for commerce and finance.
Right hand that is Amity Institute of Behavioral and Allied Sciences. Right hand is Amity Institute of Behavioral and Sciences. Marching proudly Amity Institute of Aerospace.
Engineering Technology, Amity Institute of Film and Drama.
At the Spirit of Sangathan 2022,
Marching in proudly now is Amity Institute of Biotechnology, following them is Amity Institute of Public Health, Amity Institute of Anthropology, the Institute of Marine Science, Amity Institute of Education.
Marching behind them is Amity Institute of Indian System of Medicine. And that is the CII School of Logistics. Amity Business School. Amity Global Business School, NOIDA. Amity Global Business School, Chennai. Kochi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar, Ahmedabad.
Coming to next is Amity Institute of Environment, Amity Institute of Government,
Amity Institute of International Studies, Amity Institute of Social Sciences, Amity School of Insurance, Banking and Sciences, Amity Institute of Technology and Sciences, Amity Institute of Advanced Leadership, Amity School of
Directorate of Distance and Online Education, Amity Institute of Strategy,
I request the audience to please join in on the beat, please. That's all. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the schools?
we relive this moment. So don't you think it's a beautiful mosaic of different placards?
Sure. It's very beautiful and it's very enthusiastic and passionate.
जीतेगा नहीं जिसके पास होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून. That's the spirit of Sangathan 2022. And now comes the time for which we all were waiting for, lighting of the Khel Jyoti. I would now request Honorable Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan sir, who is also President RBF, Chancellor Amity University Uttar Pradesh, to lit the mashal and hand over the Sangathan mashal to the sports captain of Amity International Business School, who is the previous top position holder, to Yash Chug and Yashna Saini. Congratulations, Yash Chug and Yashna Saini. The mashal shows the spirit of Sangathan 2022. And this is a flame which shows purity, strength of character. Nothing is more pure than the fire. Today's Sacred Havan was also performed by Pandit Shastri ji. Thank you so much, Honorable Chancellor. I would now request Honorable Chancellor to hand over the Sangathan Mashal to Captain, Amity Institute of Information Technology, who is previous third position holder, to Mr. Ishant Yonina. Mr. Ishant Yonina, where are you? Okay, fine. So we come next. Sangathan Mashal to be handed over to Adarsh Tiwari, Nikita Tekwani, Aryan Gupta and Kritika, everybody. Thank you so much. Beautifully. The Sangathan flag, we all can see there. The Sangathan Mashal Khel Jyoti will now be taken together with the run with all these students to the main sports ground, and we have handed over at different exchange points. The exchange point shows the spirit that motivation will never stop. And yes, it's so beautiful to have you here. The mashal being lit shows the continuity of life, the camaraderie for which humanity is known for. Very beautiful, and congratulations all the sports captains of different institutions. I would request everybody to be seated, please.
Passion first and everything will fall in place. With this motivation and zeal, it's our proud privilege to have amongst us Dr. Atul Chauhan, Honorable President RBEF and Chancellor AUUP, under whose dynamic leadership, Amity University has risen to great heights both nationally and internationally. I would now request Dr. Atul Chauhan, Honorable President, RBEF and Chancellor AUUP to declare 23rd Inter-Amity Institution Sports Meet Sangathan 2022 open. Please, sir.
I hereby declare Sangathan 2022 open.
Thank you, sir. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. With this note, I would now invite Professor Dr. Marcel Sahani, Chairperson, Organizing Committee, Sangathan 2022, to present a brief note.
Before that, there is something else. How can we begin the sports event without administering the oath? So I would request the sports captain of ACID, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to come over the stage so that we can administer the oath for Sangathan 2022. Sports captain of ACID, you're there? Or do we have any other sports captain here? From ACID, yes. Amity School of Engineering and Technology. No, sir. I think they have gone there to lit the Khel Jyoti. So Rishi from Aspis, on behalf of all the hundreds and thousands of Amitians, is going to administer the oath. Mr. Rishi from Aspis.
Thank you, ma'am. Everyone, please bring your right hand in front. Thank you. In the name of all competitors, I promise that we shall take part in the Sangathan 2022, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, committing ourselves to a sport without doping and without drugs, in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the glory of sport and the honor of our teams. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rishi. Beautiful. With this oath, it fills me with joy resonating in the hearts of all the Amitians. For Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir, let's have a round of applause, who gave us the platform of Amity, and Sangathan 2022 will live each moment for his ideals.
Now I invite Professor Dr. Marcel Sahani, Chairperson, Organizing Committee, Sangathan 2022, to present a brief note introducing Sangathan 2022. Sir.
Thank you. Honorable Chancellor, sir, with your permission. A very good afternoon to all. On behalf of the Organizing Committee of Sangathan 2022, and also on my own behalf, I feel very privileged to extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable President, RBEF and Chancellor, AUUP, Dr. Atul Chauhan ji, Mr. Abhay Chauhan ji, Mr. Amol Chauhan ji, respected Group Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellor AUP, senior RBEF members, and deans, advisors, heads of
Professor
institution, dignitaries,
Professor Marshall
faculty
Sahani.
members. Yes, sir.
It is students, I always say Amity students have the maximum josh. I want to hear some claps, which everyone can hear. Huge round of applause. Very good. Very good. You know, I will speak, but Sangathan is the most important event in Amity. It represents the energy of youth. It represents you. So throughout this function, I want to hear your energy. We are all here for you. Well done. Well done.
And I would like to say a big thank you to all who are here, specifically my dear students, that in a very short while, from the main ground to here, this transition has happened. So big round of applause to yourself. Every year, Amity campuses all across the world participate in Sangathan, a month-long mega event which culminates in the Founders' Day celebration, observed in honor of our Honorable Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, the founder of Amity Group. And it is his vision that each student, each one of us should be involved in some physical activity or the other. And that is why Sangathan is here almost for last 23 years. So a big round of applause for our Honorable Founder President. Sangathan was conceptualized on the vision of Honorable Founder President to foster the spirit of sportsmanship in every Amitian. This not only includes the student, but all of us also, for physical and mental well-being. Sangathan, which is the Inter-Amity Institution Sports Meet, is not only a mega sports event, it is a commitment of the entire Amity family to achieve the vision of our very honorable founder president. It is his passion that we should be able to teach life skills to our students through sports, along with excellence in academics, and hence Sangathan started in 1999. And every year, not only Sangathan is there, but every year we find many of our students achieving great heights, championships, become champions in various competitions at national and international level. So again, I would request everyone for a big round of applause for our founder president to show us the way. Our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, and all trustees and the entire Chauhan family, with the blessings of the chairperson, have further ensured that together as one Amity family, we should bring the meaningful change in the world through sports and by nurturing talent at Amity universities, institutions and schools. And my dear students, let me tell you, our Chancellor is here, and Chancellor is always with the students. If there is anything required by the students in sport facilities, he will always say yes. So big round of applause for our Chancellor. The 23rd Sangathan 2022 will have more than 60 sports competition, more than 6 vintage games competitions, and a very new edition, which is the esports. There will be 7 esports competitions. Dr. Soni, he is part of the team who is visualizing the esports competition to be held in Sangathan 2022. For everybody's information, esports will be one of the 37 sports to be played at the 2023 Asian Games to be held in China from 23rd September 2023. So we have started now before even the Asian Games have started. This year, with our mentor, our Vice Chancellor, guiding us, we have also introduced another thing. We have now introduced sports for our Divyanjan students also. Big round of applause. With active participation of over 3 lakh Amitians in the last 23 years in Sangathan, we feel so proud when we see Amitians being nurtured and excelling in sports. We feel extremely proud to see our students participating in Olympics, Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, playing international events and leading India in various events at the international level. Well done, Sangathan, and well done, Amity family. You are realizing the vision of our founder. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Marshall Sani, sir. Chairperson, Sangathan 2022. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when the circumstances say no, 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 you should always say yes. Honorable Chancellor. Yeah, thank you, sir. All the students holding the placards, you can keep your placards down, all right? I know the spirit and the institution that you represent is paramount. Keep it down, yes. Feel free. Keep your hands free, okay? Yeah, feeling better? Thank you, Chancellor, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when the circumstances say no, 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 what should you say? What's the opposite of no? Yes. So when we all were there in the sports ground and Mausam ne saath nahi diya, so what did we do? Yes, we changed the venue, but this was a backup arrangement. Thank you so much, organizing committee. So this is the way how life is, you know. Let's have a round of applause to check that when you clap, your cardiac muscles become strong. Round of applause for Chancellor, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so did you feel that the cardiac muscles are getting stronger? If not, you check it, all right? Anyways, so ye suchna generate mein jari from this portal. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we have amongst us one person who I have seen as a global leader. None other than Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh sir, Group Vice Chancellor, Amity Education Group, Vice Chairman, Global Foundation for Learning and Excellence, a renowned scholar and academician in the area of international business. Sir has spoken at various international forums, including Harvard Business School, California State University, and many more. Much more than that, Sir is internationally recognized as a known professor in the field of academics, as an institution builder, a writer, professor, international business expert, and what? The champion of the hearts of students. May I now request Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh sir to present your address.
You live for a few days, you live for a few hours, you live for a few seconds. And if that is true, I think Sangathan is one event where every student lives for a few days. So give a huge applause for Sangathan. 23rd time, huge applause. Huge applause. I was discussing with your Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shukla, who is a very able leader and a very good friend, that many years back, when your respected founder, when your Honorable Chancellor, and I can see today Abhayji, whom I have seen growing and playing in Sangathan, and while he was sitting, I asked him that, do you remember a basketball match which you played in Sangathan? And it's really an honor when you sit and you see an event growing for 23 years. But one thing which was great in your founder was that very first day when the students used to come, he used to say that when you talk about few moments, you should celebrate it. And there was an Amity clap. So maybe the few of you, you know Amity clap, but if you have forgotten, then let me teach you Amity clap, and then we will stand up, and then we will do Amity clap and standing ovation for your founder. And it goes like this. Do that, everyone. Stand up now, give standing ovation. Do Amity clap. Give a huge applause for your founder, President. Create some noise. There should be josh, passion, yeah, Sangathan, no! Please sit down. And that was energy, that was passion, that was aim with which we started Sangathan 23 years back, 1999. And for the first time when your founder, he went from classroom to classroom, he asked one question, that what gives you the maximum satisfaction? And let me tell you, students, the answer which he got was that sports gives students happiness. And if that is most important, your founder said that if sports are so important and they can add value into the life of students, then we are going to create sports which for centuries will be a part of Amity. So all students, they came together and we started Sangathan. The name was given by the students, name was blessed by your Honorable Chancellor, by your founder. And Sangathan means unity. Together we stand, together we can do impossible things. And when Dr. Sumitra was saying, मौसम ने साथ नहीं दिया, तो मैं म्यूजिक सुन रहा था जब वो आपका बैंड बज रहा था यहाँ पे, तो उसमें था कि कुछ बात है कि हस्ती, this song it was playing on, कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी, सदियों रहा है दुश्मन जो दौरे जहां हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा. This was the band which were flowing. So Sumitra, that was the answer of Amity to the whole world. मौसम साथ दे या ना दे, Sumitra ji, Josh, Janoon, and if you are having that power inside you, is going to guide you, and something spiritual which is within you is going to guide you. So that is what Sangathan is all about. I think Sangathan teaches you basic discipline. Sangathan teaches you how to play. Sangathan teaches you that how to keep happiness in your life. And Sangathan is something which is most memorable part of your life. We want every student, 37,000 students of this campus and 200,000 students of Amity family to enjoy this event. And many new things we are adding, but another event which we are organizing this time is students versus faculty. So we are going to have a cricket match and let's see that who wins. Yeah, give applause to your faculty. But my only request would be that when you are playing, then play in the sportsman spirit. Whether you lose or you win, it is not important. Whether you lose or you win, it is not important. I think that most important thing is the journey of winning something. So excellence is more important, and enjoying your journey to win or lose is most important. I will stop here by reciting 4 lines, which says that take judgment. Anything which is conveyed to you, take it. Right? Sometimes many things you are not able to understand at that point of time, but after a few years you are able to understand that they were for good and they have been destined. And it says, "Faisla jo bhi ho." Right? Sometimes you need to take, and you don't know that who's deciding what about you. "Faisla jo bhi ho, manzoor hona chahiye." फैसला जो भी हो मंजूर होना चाहिए, जंग हो या इश्क हो, जंग हो या इश्क हो, भरपूर होना चाहिए. कट चुकी है उम्र सारी जिनकी पत्थर तोड़ते, अब तो उनके हाथ में कोई नूर होना चाहिए. थैंक यू सो वेरी मच.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words. At Amity University, we all are awe-inspired by the unparalleled and unmatched leadership of Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla ma'am. She has over 3 decades of rich scholarly experience in industry and academia. Dr. Shukla is Professor of Entrepreneurship, Leadership, and IT and the Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh. She has been one of the key team members, spearheading and instrument. Thank you, ma'am.
Honorable President and Chancellor, Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, all my very worthy, esteemed colleagues on the dais, in the audience, but today's great heroes, the future leaders, my dear students. You know, our Group Vice Chancellor, Dr. Singh, have shared that how our Honorable Founder President started the Sangathan. Because Amity's philosophy is student-centric. Whatever we do in Amity, student comes first. And for Honorable Founder President, happiness, joy, success, and excellence is the prime choice. That how do we give that happiness, how we give that joy to the student. And always we look at that what we should do. And our Honorable Chancellor, a great visionary, a great leader, far-sighted, a leader who always believed the student power to change the world. And the students are the so technology savvy, so technology centric, and creating the not only the great physical infrastructure, but giving the excellent technology infrastructure to the students. I think that was the power today we have seen, though we have went to the excellent sports fields, and in no time we are here. And when our Honorable Chancellor was hoisting the flag and releasing the pigeon, we were able to witness from the inside. Sangathan is important, not it's only important, but it's the essence of the student's life at Amity. And it not only gives the team spirit, leadership, and the comradeship, but the most important is physical fitness. Because if you are physically fit, emotionally strong, and spiritually strong, no matter what the difficult situation comes, you always stand tall. You face every difficulty, every adversity in life. And that's why I said, the health is the biggest wealth, and no other thing can bring that health than the sports. And that was also the purpose of our Honorable Founder President of starting the sports and having then ultimately the sports meets in the form of Sangathan, that every single student of Amity is healthy. Starting yoga was that every student is mentally strong. Having the life skill courses, which now the NEP is talking, but our Honorable Founder President right from the beginning had those life skill courses, because at the end of the student have to be successful in the society, in the professional world. And what we have seen over the years, the Amity has presence across the globe, and the tie-ups with everybody says the Amitians are very strong. Amitians are very value-based. Amitians are different. And it has been the multidisciplinary and holistic education which founder dreamt, that modernity blends with the tradition, that giving the best of everything you people. Choice. Today, NEP is talking about the choice-based credit system. But you had the sports course in as an open elective for all of you, and I saw that thousands of students used to take the sports course. Why? It was the choice was what they would like to study, what they would like to do inside the class and outside the class. That's the kind of choice your Honorable Chancellor has created for all of you. I remember in 2013, when we had to start the academic session, and Honorable Chancellor, Founder President said that every student should play the sports. How can you bring sports in the academics? And Honorable Chancellor guided us and said, Dr. Shukla, please make the academic planning worksheet in such a manner that every student has the choice to choose the sports course as a credit course. And Amity was the first university in the country offering the sports as a credit course to all the students, irrespective whether they're the engineers or lawyers or the managers or the psychologists, socialists, or anybody. So today, while we are here that we are celebrating, we are inaugurating the Sangathan, 23rd Sangathan, where so many people have played very important role, and most important role, our group vice chancellor. He played, that bringing the student together and starting from very few students to today, we are having so many thousands of students coming together, and when we were lighting the Sangathan Mashal simultaneous in various campuses, I could see the joy and enthusiasm among the students. And even for the parade, we saw so many, not only the sports captain, but the other students were also requesting, we want to be in the march past. And that's the kind of enthusiasm. So this sports is for the student, by the students, with the students. We are only there to help you, support you, so that you bring not only the excellence, because sports is an experience, as our group was saying. How you enjoy that experience is only when you love the sport and you work together as a team. That we have to give the best to win, but if you don't win at the end, no. But the experience you have gained, that experience nobody will take away from you. And that, whatever the moments are, the half an hour, 45 minutes or 1 hour, that experience will remain with you, and that will build your skill and competencies, which will help you to excel in the life in times to come. So I would like to congratulate all of you present here and all your batchmates, seniors, juniors, everyone, the sports community, the student community. Wish you all the best. May all of you win on the last day, on the valedictory sessions. Some will be winning the trophy, lifting the Sangathan trophy. Others may not be, but that experience of 1 month will be your win for life. And so I wish you all the best, and may I request all to give a big clap to our Honorable Founder President who started, our Honorable Chancellors who have always supported, guided, our Group Vice Chancellor, Deans, Head of Institution, and bigger clap for all of you, because it's your Sangathan and we are there for you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla, ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida. Ma'am, you always inspire us with your beautiful words. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Amity is as good as you make it. At Amity, we nurture talent. And at Amity, modernity blends with tradition. You can never ever separate yourself from being an Amitian, because once an Amitian is always an Amitian. Wherever you go, your name with Amity will be associated forever. Having said so, we are blessed to have with us none other than Honorable President RBF and Chancellor, Amity University, Uttar Pradesh amongst us. Honorable Chancellor, sir, is a visionary, a transformational and a charismatic leader. He successfully spearheaded Amity Universe in the era of new normal. He has set exemplary benchmarks in the field of both academics and industry. I consider it as a great honor, delight, and pleasure to welcome our respected Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir. And I would now request Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir, to enlighten the young minds with your motivational words, as always. Chancellor, sir.
Thank you, Sumitra. Let me tell you today, as the Chancellor of Amity University, I feel so extremely proud, because I know for a fact there is not a single university in this country, no university with such faculty members and students who, after the rains, would have within the shortest time assembled in the auditorium to continue this function. This is truly what defines what Amitians are. And while I was sitting here, dear students, I'm seeing hundreds of you sitting here and the sports captains standing so patiently and proudly for your institutions. Today, as Amity, we feel proud on each one of you. You are amazing youth of our country. Before I continue, I would request two amazing youth who are leaders of Amity to just say a few words. Mr. Abhay Chauhan and Mr. Amol Chauhan, who are Amitians. As all of you would know, within the Amity family, we have now over 25 schools across India and across the world, led by our honorable chairperson. And all of you know that this year, our Amity schools have broken history for the first time in the history of CBSE. Both the class 12th and class 10 toppers are Amity students from your family, from your Amity family. So Mr. Abhay Chauhan, from Amity, they went to the Wharton School, which is the best undergrad business school in the United States, and Harvard University. One word of your wishes. You both were sportsmen in Amity when you were there, I know that.
Thank you, Chancellor. As Chancellor mentioned, we are so proud of all of you, our dear students. And as I stand here today looking at all of you, I must say I'm a little jealous. It's been almost 2 decades, but I, wearing the white polos, wearing the blue polos, have stood where you are standing, done the march past, played in multiple sports, and I have to say it was one of the best experiences of my life. And I know all of you will cherish it thoroughly. I wish you lots of luck. With hard work, teamwork, and character, all of you can win. Thank you.
I think Sangathan is such a great event and such an exciting event. And why sports is such an important thing in life is because it teaches you realities that are very easy to understand. In sports, you cannot win if you don't work hard. If someone doesn't work hard, they will not win. In sports, if you don't have the right attitude, you can't win. Even if you're losing 1-0, 89th minute, 1 minute left, teams will win. They'll score 2 goals because they have the right attitude. In sports, if one person plays well, 10 people don't play well, that team can't win. You need teamwork. In sports, you need the right strategy. You know, Sri Lanka will beat India in Asia Cup because they have the right strategy, they have the right thoughts. So in sports teaches you so much about life. That is why Sangathan is the brainchild of a founder president to teach all his students about the morals of life and how life should be lived. That is why it is such a great event. I am very excited to be here for the opening.
As was said, Sangathan means and stands for unity. We have over the years, as was told 23 years ago, Sangathan has started. We have seen the Amity family grow and Sangathan grow from a few hundred students participating from this campus to tens of thousands of students participating in Sangathan across the world. Since the morning, I have been getting messages on my WhatsApp as the mashal of Sangathan has been lit across the world with the same energy, the same passion, the same fervor as this campus. Dear students, you are part of not just one university. You are part of an Amity movement, an Amity family that is spread all over the world with the same beliefs, the same vision that Dr. Chauhan, our founder, has given us. And we are so proud that if there is one thing that marks the vision that founder Dr. Chauhan has given us, one event which marks Founders Day for us across the world, which unites every Amityan, whether they are school children, university students, or faculty, scientists, or leaders across the world. What is binding us to reflect and remember the path that Dr. Chauhan has given us is Sangathan. And the fact that you are participating in this great event, which will take place over the next 1 and more month, makes you very special people. Because if Amity today has over 200,000 students across the world, if you are amongst those 20,000 who are participating in Sangathan, it means you are the very few lucky ones who are able to reflect the vision of our founder. As was said, Sports is all about leadership. It is all about teamwork. As I see the sports captains of the institutions of the various sports who are here, all of you have a big responsibility. You have been chosen because of your skills. But it is not always that the best sports person becomes the captain. Captains are chosen because how they take their team members forward. You as the captains have a huge responsibility. And let me tell you, today, you may be the sports captain of your teams, but what I see, what all the leaders, your vice chancellor, group vice chancellor, all your heads of institutions, what they see when we look at you, we see future leaders of our country, of our world. Dear students, let me tell you, if today our Prime Minister Modi ji goes all around the world and he says that our country will become the greatest nation of this world, if our founder president Dr. Chauhan has been saying for so many years that his mission, combined with everyone in Amity, is to make Amity the greatest superpower in this world. If when we travel across the world and we meet leaders in the United States, we meet leaders in the United Kingdom, we meet leaders in China and Japan, all of them are scared that India will become the greatest superpower in the world in the future. It is because of you, the youth who is sitting here today, because everyone has the belief that you have the sense of responsibility to change this world, to change our country. And this is the responsibility that we want all of you to feel. If tomorrow climate change will be a topic no one has to speak about, if there will be no poverty in this world, if there will be equality for all, it will be because of the hard work that you, your generation, the young people of our country, the young people of our world are doing. And that is why we are so proud of you. So as the future leaders, remember, when you are heading your team, if there is a setback, you absorb it. But if your team does well, give the credit of the success to your team. Be responsible for building others. If there is someone who is weak in your team, don't make him the weakest link or her the weakest link. Take your time to develop them to become a strong player. That is when your teams will win. So with that, let me tell you, I am so proud on every student of Amity University, but especially for those who have taken the leadership for Sangathan. I am proud, Dr. Shukla, our Vice Chancellor, our Group Vice Chancellor, who have been with Amity right from the beginning, shoulder to shoulder with our founder, and have built Amity and the university. So many of the leaders who are sitting here today, if Amity is today one of the most respected education groups around the world, if Amity today is the largest private education foundation of our country, if Amity is the only foundation to have campuses with brilliant students all over the world, it is because of the efforts that every member of Amity is doing day in, day out. I feel proud to be part of your family. For Sangathan, Professor Marshall Sani, if you can come forward. Yes, who was there? Dr. Goswami, Dr. Pandey. There are so many people, Admiral Kochar, all the heads of institutions, but I think for the function today, you were responsible. General JP Singh, the admin team who work for this. I am proud today as the Chancellor that we have such a great family. For all, thank you so much. I look forward to witnessing some of the events. I will come and see all of you play in person. All the very best. Enjoy your time. This time at university is to build yourself, but also to enjoy, also to make friends. There is nothing better than Sangathan to make new friends and have a great time on this campus. Remember, dear students, members of Sangathan, you have a responsibility for your families. You have a responsibility to your teachers, to your universities, to your classmates. Our country is looking at you to become the greatest superpower of this world. The fact that you have chosen to take part in Sangathan puts you leaps and bounds above millions of other young people that will make you leaders. All the very best to all of you. All the best.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor, sir, for your inspirational words. Education is far more than what happens within the four walls of the classroom. And we are very fortunate to have such teachers, trainers, and instructors who recognize this. With this note, I would now invite Professor Dr. M.K. Pandey, Co-Chairperson, Sangathan 2022, to present the vote of thanks. Dr. Pandey, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Anil. Good evening and namaskar to all. Honorable Chancellor AUP and President RBF, Dr. Atul Chauhan sir. Honorable Abhay Chauhan ji, Honorable Amol Chauhan ji, respected Vice Chancellor Madam, respected Group Vice Chancellor sir, Dr. Ajit Nagpal ji, Dr. Sarvamurthy sir, Dr. Bandhapadhyay sir, all the campus heads, deans, directors, HOIs, and my dear students. It's my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks on such an auspicious occasion. And God also has proved that by raining this afternoon. And it is already been mentioned in a lot of our mythologies that if rain comes during some occasion, that is the most auspicious occasion. So let us clap for that. And that was also to test you, students. God wanted to test you at the very beginning. And you have passed with full marks. So clap for yourself as well. So you all know that this Sangathan is not an ordinary occasion in the calendar of Amity Universe. But it is an important event to showcase your sports talent, your managerial skill, your commitments to the sports. So I hope that with all the full enthusiasm, you all are going to participate in this event. There is a saying that we never meet a person twice in your life. You know why? Because every moment we change for better and for the worst. And these type of events like Sangathan is going to give you a lot of opportunities to change for the better. And these extracurricular activities, especially the sports activities, are the integral part of the Amity culture. And it teaches students many important lessons of the life. It teaches discipline, it teaches focus, it teaches dedication, it teaches hard work, commitment, and teamwork. And it also instills the plenty of values to help the student to cruise your life with honesty and responsibility for yourself and for others. So at the outset, it's my proud privilege to thank our most respected Honorable Founder President Sir. Honorable Founder Sir is and will always a great motivation to all of us, all the participants, all the winners, everybody here. And sir, you are the guiding force behind all our endeavors. Please, I thankful to him, and with a huge round of clap, kindly thank him and welcome him. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Honorable Chancellor AUP Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir.
Dr. Pandey, can I make one request?
Sir, please.
Because we have shifted here, I've not been able to meet the sports captains. So if I can take a few minutes of your vote of thanks, but I will stand here. If all of you can just quickly come on stage so I can just, in a file, I can shake hands with the sports captains. Yes, I'll stand here.
Please, all sports captains, please. All sports captains, please move forward. Sir, your words of wisdom radiates a source of energy within all of us, and we will always remain grateful to you and thankful to you. My sincere thanks to Abhay Chauhan ji and Amol Chauhan ji. The presence of both of us The presence of both of them will be a catalyst for our energy. I am thankful to respected Vice Chancellor Madam for providing me the opportunity to be part of the organizing committee. Madam, your motivation, your guidance is very important for us. I would like to thank Professor Gurinder Singh ji, Group Vice Chancellor, Amity Education Group, for his directions and guidance. I am thankful to Dr. Salwa Murthy ji, Dr. Nagpal ji, for guiding us this afternoon and being with us. I would like to thank all the campus heads, deans, HOIs, HODs, faculty members, faculty and sports captains of Sangathan 2022. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very, very motivated and very, very dedicated students, student committee members, and student volunteers. I cannot thank everyone enough for the commitment, their involvement they have shown, and the willingness they have expressed to take on the completion of the task. It is our expectation that you will make this festival a memorable event. As it is true, the success of sports rests on the trump of game, as the pleasure lies in game, not in victory. With this, I once again thankful to all of you.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Manoj Pandey, sir, co-chairperson, Sangathan 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, Sangathan is going to be a journey. It is not just going to be a sprint which has to be given a shape. So all cheers to Sangathan 2020. As we are in the hybrid mode, we can see Honorable Chancellor shaking hands with all the sports captains, bearing the placards of different sports, different Amity institutions, all filled with the spirit and camaraderie of the ideals laid down by Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir. There is an announcement.
Dear students and faculty members, on the right side, there are refreshment boxes available. Please collect your one refreshment box and go. And also there is a tea laid out. Please enjoy the tea also and refreshment boxes also. Thank you.
But before that, there is an announcement. There is going to be a friendly match.
Can you just wait, all of you, please? Hear the announcement.
Yeah, there is going to be a friendly inaugural match between Ashish Kumar of Aspis versus Mayank Gupta for table tennis. He is from AIALS. Rahul Kumar Singh, AIALS versus Ishan Agarwal, AIP. I would request Honorable Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan sir to inaugurate this friendly match along with other dignitaries of the dais. Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla ma'am, together with all the dignitaries of the dais to accompany Honorable Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan sir for the friendly match. Thank you so much everybody. Till then, जीतेगा वही जिसके पास होगा जज्बा, जोश और जुनून towards Sangathan 2022. Thank you so much everybody for being here.